only talking to you, you are a goddamn fool. Yep, I go by the name of Zoe, and you are now watching Facts Over Fiction, brought to you by Heartbreak Media. And correction, episode 5. This is episode 5. I'm here with some of my nearest and dearest friends. Is in the building. Tony is in the building with us today. We're still missing Mally on bathroom hiatus, but hopefully he will be back one of these days to come and pod with us. How you feeling? How's everything?
Tired. I'm working like a motherfucker.
I know, it's great. But this is the moment to grind.
Right. It's the best time ever. Social media. It's 1,000 ways to make money. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
My Diddy shit.
That's fire. No, we gotta edit that. That's fire.
Yeah.
That was fire. That was a fire back and forth. Y'all didn't even understand that. It went over a lot of y'all heads.
Don't worry. I'm too young. That's all.
Yo, I can't. Yo, I really. Speaking of that, I really felt old the other day. Like,
What made you feel old?
I said I was talking to somebody's little kid. Like I was talking to my man's little sister, right? And she's 4.
Hey, young, bro.
That she's 4. So I'm 16. We're basically 16 years older than her. So I was like, when she's 16, right?
When you about 30.
I'm 32 years old. God damn, like that's like half. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's like when you start getting some real life experiences, you gonna be old as fuck.
Oh God, that shit's scary to think about. Like, damn. You nigga really 20 years old. About to be 20 years old. I'm 19, guys, still young, underage.
23 ladies.
Cougars.
23 ladies.
Yes, like it's crazy. Speaking of ladies, we're gonna start off today. Let's be honest. I seen a post the other day. That was about the WNBA, and it was like, ladies, we gotta stop this. Let's really be honest about this conversation.
Be honest.
They're not gonna ever make as much money as the NBA players because nobody watches that sport. I'm be honest, nobody watches that shit.
I like WNBA.
You watch it on a consistent basis?
Nah, I
Name
watch
5
it
players right now
Super.
that are still actively playing.
Yeah, Super.
She's okay.
Yeah, I think Sabrina Ionescu, got Tamika Bird, Candace Parker, and fucking something Maya Moore. I know women basketball.
I don't watch that shit. You watch it though? On a
Yeah,
consistent basis?
no, like I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of interesting.
I don't know. I don't find it interesting, and the public would agree with me that they don't watch
Nah,
it.
they would agree with you, which is kind of messed up.
It's messed up, but it's not an interesting sport. They don't dunk. They're not.
Nah, some of them actually don't.
No, that
They
was
not.
interesting. That clip went viral of the girl dunking.
Yeah, there's
She
like
big as
more than one
fuck.
girl that can dunk though.
But
They not
not.
like a dunking league.
That's what I'm saying. So they're not dunking. They're not doing interesting things. Even girls don't grow up watching the WNBA.
Nah, that's true.
After I wanted to make sure I got this point valid because I wanted to start the conversation. So I talked to someone who's in college right now who's playing basketball. I won't say her name. She goes to a D1 school, and she plays female basketball. And she goes like, I never get compared to people in the WNBA. Like, you remind me of Candace Parker. Or you remind me of Skylar Diggins. She always gets compared to her playing style to people in the NBA. And I think, like,
Scott Diggins is bad, by the way. I just had to put that out there.
See, this is what we're talking about. But like, people were, I'm not on the boat that's like, oh, if they wore like sexier uniforms or anything, the ratings would go up.
Yeah,
I just think that's very weird. That's weird, men. I'm not with that. But I just think that there has to be a way to make it more interesting.
Would you suggest the halftime when they take their titties out?
No. See, that's the thing. Like that, it has to make it. I'm talking about the game play wise, to make it more fun. I feel like they should do it like exhibition style instead of doing it like NBA style.
So be less professional.
But it'd be a professional league. Like overseas, you can do mad shit that you can't do here in NBA.
Such as
Another one I just read. Like I
know
just read
one lady
in the
said-
FIBA shit, the World Cup shit that they're doing. You can smack the ball off the rim.
you mean?
Like, you know, the
Oh,
goaltending,
yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
goaltend. Like,
Yeah.
that's the thing. I seen a nigga block the shit. It was on the rim, nigga tipped it out.
Yeah, the rules are different.
The rules are different to adjust to people watching it over there. Like, the fouls are less. That's why the NBA players are struggling now. You see when they punt fake and people jump, they jump into the body. That's not a foul overseas.
Yeah.
It stops the gameplay. It's more of a fast-paced game. I think if they were making it, maybe they had a 4-point shot
For the ladies?
for the ladies, because the ladies are better shooters than most men.
I agree.
Because that's you learn to play under the basket.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be something different.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I do agree with you, but like, at the same time, it's like they feel like why we gotta be treated differently than men, which I get, but
Because
nah,
nobody
I'm on both
watches
sides.
that shit. That's why they gotta get treated differently. Nobody watches that sport. No one.
I watch that
I've been to one game. I'd rather watch high school girls play than watch professional play.
Nah, I don't like. No offense, I don't like high school. I like the.
I used to go to the games, the girls' game. I go to the
Nah.
games here. It's more entertaining.
Low key though, WNBA like they story like you know you think of a game like LeBron just did this, but
Yeah.
like low key they games and should be like interesting, the stories behind it. It's like damn they be coming back from crazy leads and shit.
Because they be shooting from 39 feet.
Yeah, they could shoot.
So that's what I'm saying. Maybe they add a 4-point thing.
I think I'm glad they in 2K. I be using women in 2K.
No, that's mad fun to play.
Yeah.
I be busting niggas' ass with Super.
I be using Tamika Catchings.
I be using Super all the time. Just turn around. Oh, and Della Dawn. Don't give me Della Dawn. I'm in the post every time.
Mm-hmm.
Shake and bake. Whoop, turn around. Bucket, axe tag. Shout out tag. I be smacking that nigga. Yeah, they have to change the gameplay in that. It has to be something different. So, like, because nobody watches it. Like, it's bad. Speaking of that, going into the NBA, did you see what Rachel Nichols said? You know what that is?
Yeah, she said something about the black reporter, right?
Yeah, I don't think what she said was all that crazy.
What was the exact words again?
I'll find
it. Was like a racy thing, though, right?
It was about the diversity, which is, I feel like she shouldn't have mentioned that. But Rachel Nichols is one of the best female reporters in the entire NBA.
Mm-hmm.
In the entire sports community, she's one of the best.
Yeah, I know her from 2K.
So for her, I feel like she was on track until she mentioned the diversity thing. I'm gonna read exactly.
Yeah, I was reading up on it. I don't know the exact quote though. I mean, some things shouldn't be. Was it a private conversation?
It was a phone call.
You know they record them shit. So
Maria Taylor. Shout out Maria Taylor for doing her job. It's had nothing to do with you. But what did she say? I wish Maria Taylor all the success in the world. She covers football, she covers basketball. If you need to give her more things to do because you are feeling pressure about your crappy long-time record on diversity, which, by the way, I know personally from the female side, like, go for it. Just find someone else. You're not going to find it for me and taking my thing away. I didn't think what she said was crazy.
That was a terrible ending.
How, though?
It's just
Because she's saying, look.
choice
if,
of words. It
but,
don't matter
okay.
message. It's just choice of words.
Are you of the out that believes that, like, they should curate diversity programs in these establishments to give black people opportunity, or they should judge black people on the same scale that they judge white people to create better opportunities? Because there are people who are more talented of a race that should get the job that don't, because of the racial institution set up by that's been set up. But if you create a program, like let's say our school creates a program and it allows black people to get in at a higher clip in this specific thing, I think that is a down look, because you're saying, without this, you wouldn't have allowed me into your school, which is the fucked up part. So you're saying, without her being black, you're not going to get this position to cover the finals. If you were white, you would not get this position to cover the finals. But since you're black, and we feel bad for black people, we're going to give you the finals.
I just sent you an interesting post on Instagram about black business owners. They're amplifying the black business owners on Instagram.
Which is what I'm saying to you, is like, why not amplify all business owners and you shouldn't have to identify as just black for the racist people to understand or to accept, or white people to accept that idea. That ideology never made sense to me. That's segregation all over again, just in a new, like in a new box presented. I think what Rachel Nichols said is, look, if she's not better than me at my job to take it away, which she isn't, you're gonna just give it to her because she's black. Maybe it's not the right thing to say coming from her because she's a white woman, but if it was the other way around and it was a woman and a man said, oh, don't give her the job just because she's a woman, that would have been worse. But if you're good at your job, like let's just say, rest in peace, Craig Sager. He died, right? Craig Sager. Craig Sager. Rest in peace, Craig Sager. He used to cover the finals.
Yeah.
If he was covering the finals and they gave it to Rachel Nichols just because she was a woman, people would be in uproar. Because Craig Sager is a beloved figure in the league. Rachel Nichols is a beloved reporter. Mm-hmm. And for you to just be like, oh, we're going to take your position because Maria Townsend? Something like that. Maria Taylor.
Townsend?
Yeah, that's fire though. That sounds like it fit.
Nah, I don't like that.
She should change the name of that.
Nah, Taylor is kind of cool. Maria Taylor.
Yeah, Maria Taylor.
It's catchy.
It is catchy. But all in all, I think that just overall, her comments. But I heard she was fucking Jimmy Butler.
Who, Nichols?
Yeah, Rachel Nichols.
I mean,
in the bubble. You think that's facts? Facts are cap.
Jimmy Butler's a freak, so for me, if it is true, like I don't know if he got a wife and all that. So like, if he got a wife, I don't think it's true.
Nah.
Remember servants? But you know, shout out Jimmy Butler though, man. If he did do it, shout out Rachel Nichols too for dipping in that side.
Yo, in the quarantine, they said that he had noise complaints and he answered the door mad sweaty when security came.
During the quarantine.
Yeah, and when he was in the bubble.
The Bulls is in the bubble? I mean, no. What's he? Yeah, I'm bugging.
He's on the Heat.
Yeah, he's on the Heat. Mouthful. That.
He made it to the final.
That's crazy. As much as I know basketball, I don't really watch it. I know it off the strength of me knowing. That's an embarrassing thing to say.
I think it's the Bulls.
I mean, he was getting hit. Shout out to him for doing that and still being able to play because you know they had regulations and shit. I ain't like the bubble though.
You didn't think that the players should want the bubble?
No, I feel nah.
Why?
Cause now the bubble was cool. I don't like the play-in tournament. That's what I meant to say. Cause why you giving people a second chance to come in eighth? In case you didn't make it, you didn't make it. That's how I feel.
Because it's really the West that's the problem. Because the people be having the exact same records, and then you do this tiebreaker shit, and that's what it was like. I think of 49 and 48, and then the eighth seed is 49 and 48, and then the ninth seed is 49 and 48.
Whoever got there first, that's it.
Yeah, I don't like the play-in tournament either.
Yeah, it's cheap.
I feel like it's just too much, like they're trying to do too much. But you see how the NBA is improvising what they're doing. I never watched the WNBA All-Star game. I don't even know if they do that shit. I never watched any of the festivities that they do. But that's my point, is that and the NBA is always improvising and changing new things because they understand that the game changes over time. That's the problem with baseball right now too.
They be understanding LeBron be needing something, you know.
No, stop. See, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's
this is not a bash LeBron podcast.
Nah, I like LeBron. He's one of the GOATs.
The GOAT.
One of the GOATs.
The GOAT.
Depending on how you look at the game of basketball, he's one of the GOATs.
No. The GOAT.
In your eyes.
In your eyes.
Shout out Bron though.
Yo, Bron gonna watch this and fuck you up.
Nah, Bron, he gonna dap me right up.
You seen him? You know who Supreme the Dream?
Oh, that's the funniest people in the world.
No.
RDC world.
Yeah, RDC. Yeah, RDC.
Yeah, Mark. That's the
my
Mark
guy.
John.
Yeah, Mark Phillips.
All of them is funny.
This is one video. It's so funny, bro. My brother showed me. I was crying. After. This shit is too funny.
All of their videos is funny. I love
Yo, them niggas they just did a deal with Paramount.
Yeah, I heard. It's well deserved. I like to see people, come up like that. I just hope they don't get no big heads. I doubt it, because Mark is a genuine. He seemed genuine.
He's a genuine dude. He met LeBron, and that was super cool at that moment to see. He's like 36. Like LeBron watches his videos, and it's crazy how much do you think they actually pay attention,
like celebrities,
like super like Drake, Eminem, Jay-Z, like
they see that shit. They use the internet, bro. So for me, their reaction is probably like it's probably weird to see somebody like making a joke of you, like, get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here, I don't do that. Or like, if you were, to take a joke, that's kind of funny. I'm gonna like it, I ain't gonna share it, like, feel me?
Kinda,
different
I feel like they
proportions.
pay attention. And it's crazy to see, like, examples of them paying attention,
Yeah.
but it's mad funny. Did you see, like, Jack Harlow shoot a shot at, Sweetie?
Do you think he shot his shot?
I didn't
Some
think he
people-
shot his shot.
I mean, that was a cool moment though. As a viewer watching that.
Jack Harlow's
'Cause, you know,
mad funny, but he was saying some real right polish.
Yeah, he do.
Go ahead, but go ahead, finish your point.
Nah, yeah, but Harlow and Sweetie, it's like, now it's cool though. Like, for me, I might be like, I don't like looking at shit like that, but seeing that was kind of cool. She was like, "Why you handshake?" And then he said something. He did that. I'm like, I might do that one day.
Nah, I see.
My hands don't shake though. But
You get no girl ever made your handshake?
Nah, I make girls handshake.
I make girls leg shake.
Oh yeah.
No, that's too much. Nah, my family watches the podcast. They're gonna see this. It's okay. My siblings got like 18 kids combined. Like they're doing a lot of fucking.
Super uncle.
Yeah, I'm I think I'm a 4-time uncle. Something like that.
I'm a two-time champion. About to be 3. So, I mean, I'm catching up.
Congratulations, though.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Shout out to your siblings for that one.
3-time champion. Uncle.
Do you believe? And this is gonna be the women are gonna hate this segment, but this is for the men. These are for the boys. Boys stick together. Before we get into the next topic, I seen the. Did you see what I sent you?
Yeah.
That was that not swaggy?
Yeah.
What did you feel about that?
Nah, I ain't feel nothing crazy. It was a cool moment, a little moment. So,
I posted this thing earlier on Snapchat. Let's see it had the video. Did you seen it? Did I post it or not? Because you don't pay attention.
I seen like a little bit of it. I think I got like a DM or something. You know, it's crazy. I think you DM me. I was watching it or something, so I jumped in your DM or something like that.
Pause.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna clip this. It's over here. And basically in the scene, the nigga like, boys get along over like the simplest shit.
Yeah.
Like it was, that's the whole thing. And it's like
Yeah.
boys always got each other.
I mean, it's accurate for the most part.
I think so. Like the way they did it, I've met people like that, and it's been instant. Like,
Yeah.
alright, boom, I'ma chill. Like it was.
I'm one of those people, so like, I say it's accurate. Like you fuck with that too. We cool
And
right there. Yeah.
all rep. I feel like girls have a much harder time. Why do you think that girls have a much harder time?
Ego. Not that men don't have egos, but girls is like. Alright, so quick example. I'm trying to make this as short as I can. You know,
No, go ahead.
You know, like,
plenty of time.
you know, how girls have their main friend or something like that,
Yeah.
and then like another friend come around. So it's like,
Bitches is feeling this right now.
yeah, like everybody ain't that. It's like, we cool, but I ain't really cool with your friend type shit. I feel like it's a lot of that within the female community.
I feel like there's a lot of that too. I know, like, there's this one girl I know, and she's like, her best friend came around, your other friends, and it was like weird, like yeah, weird vibes. But first of all, I want to throw us out. It's not really a out because I'm gonna say her name. Raneem, I didn't get invited to Raneem's birthday party, right? So, she said it was an all girls kind of thing. So, first of all, it's fucked up. Second of all,
Yes. Segregation.
it's mad sexist. Y'all already have a girls podcast that we can't stay in the studio for. Y'all really trying to like separate yourselves from it. Anyway, the point of the story is like making friends within that realm of things. And it's like, I've never seen, she's the first like woman I've seen who was able to like just get along with people like that.
Yeah.
And it's like she makes people feel comfortable at a certain level that other girls can't. And going back to your story, it's like that friend, like the whole friend dynamic kind of situation. It's like,
It's an egotistical thing. So,
have you ever felt like that? Or do you think that's weird, a weird feeling?
I never felt like that. I understand that people have different relationships with people, so like, I mean, I've felt people feel like that towards me before I witnessed it. But me personally, it's like, for me, it's like you and Mally got your thing, we got our thing, me and Mally got our thing. But I'll never be like, feel no way like, cause you did something with him, or like vice versa. Like, I'm a man, bro. I'm gonna live no matter what. So, like,
Nah, shout out Mally.
Yeah, shout out Manny.
It's a weird thing, but I've like looked at it in the situation like, yo, why you hang out with this nigga? Like, I like you never like you ever looked at it like, yo, why you like why
I
though?
mean,
Like,
now-
cause a nigga, I know like people like. Go ahead, answer that. Now I'll tell a story.
Now you're just saying, yeah, like if you looking at a bad influence and like shit like that, like I'll be like, bro, you be around this guy, like. But now I don't know, like, feel me, envious shit, not to be like. But I won't say it like that. Nah, I wouldn't say it. But I be thinking like that. I wouldn't say it. I stopped saying stuff like that. I don't care no more. People make their own decision.
Yeah, I let people be like I let people be with that. But I be like, yo, like I be looking at a lot of niggas like, yo, homie weird, like why you do I've told him this. Like I'm like, yo, like this dude bad for you, like you can see it. Because I feel like a lot of the times we can't see it because we're in the frame.
Yeah.
But people from the outside, and a lot of people notice it, it's like this thing, it's this weird thing that other people can just pick up on the vibe.
Yeah.
And if he's giving off that vibe as your man's, that's bad for the business.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's like if you really my man, you'd tell me like, yo, dude's whack.
Yeah, I learned. That's why I'm glad I learned how to watch myself from a third eye. Like, I learned to know like when somebody bad for me, like the way I move and shit. It's like I won't stop fucking with you. Like you know, someone like stop talking to you, but I'll separate myself. I have to make I get shit done.
Yeah, I think that's an amazing skill to have.
Yeah.
Because I know these two people who had this conversation between the two of them, and I feel like the reason why this person was so uncomfortable at the end of it is because during the conversation, it made her think about things in a way that she wouldn't have normally thought about it from an outside perspective, and that's what made her uncomfortable. It's like that pressure of feeling like, yo, this nigga might really be right, or they might be saying something that's truthful, because once somebody starts to point it out, and you're able to remove yourself from the situation, it becomes like a whole new ballgame, and you're like, damn, you start to not look at the person the same, and that's where it comes out like, yo, do people really see me like this?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, shit like that kind of changed my whole lifestyle. I used to, like, looking back, I feel like I was super annoying. That's why I stopped being, like, super enthusiastic with people. But I'm cool now, like, I'm approachable. Like, I'm out on some, like fuck out of here. I just be like, what up,
Nah, I feel like
yeah.
you be on some, like, I don't think you mean to do it. I think you have an aura around it, like, don't talk to me. Only talking to you, you are a goddamn fool. I don't care how long you've been together, how long it's been, how much she says she loves you. If you think you're the only male, and she might not be on some fuck, like she want to fuck the nigga or anything kind of
Yeah,
shit.
like some flirty shit.
If you think she's the only male if you think you're the only male that she's talking to, you done absolutely lost your marbles.
I mean, there's some rare cases where, you know,
It's impossible.
it's possible.
You see, I don't know. I know some grimy.
Yeah, trust me too. Like, a lot of females cheat on their boyfriends with me and shit. So. I know
Allegedly.
that.
Allegedly.
Nah, they do. I be asking like, how everything going? But
That's OD, bro. Like I seen this. I fucking hate this nigga too. The Just on the Boy shit, cause he like steals people's shit. I hate him. He's such a bitch. We'll get into that another day.
Oh boy.
But I seen a Twitter thing from him, and it was like, you fuck. Not only did you fuck the nigga, but you told him that if you borrowing money from you and not paying it back. I think what do they call that shit? Pillow talking with the sneaky link is worse than the sex.
Yeah, cause yeah, you shouldn't be telling another man's business. That's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah,
One of the worst things.
That's
you can do is
OD. Like that shit fucked up.
I don't need no man know what I do.
She tell you like.
I might need a little loan one day. Damn, I'm broke. I just don't got it right now.
Like, you making the perception. You changing the whole perception of how niggas look at you. Nah, I done seen a lot of bitches do some grimy shit, and I just don't believe like, even if they're not on some cheating shit, they're talking to someone else who could potentially be someone in the future. They have their backup, nigga.
That's how I feel about the best friend thing.
And that's
Mhm.
we need like a noise.
Cause you know,
What's that shit would be called? What do you think it would be called?
damn, I don't know. Don Juan DeMarco or some shit. Type that Don Juan DeMarco sound. Nah, yeah, but the best friend thing, you know, people be like you should marry your best friend anyway. So I feel like you want to marry me anyway.
Yeah. I just need the sound.
You found it?
Yeah. Oh, let's see. This is the sound.
Bang, 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 bang.
We're gonna start a new segment, and this is gonna be the first episode of the new segment. It's called the Heartbreak of the Week, and this week's our winner, which is sad to say. I really fuck with this guy too. It's Polo G. He gets the award for Heartbreak of the Week. This is coming from the King of Heartbreak, as you all know. Polo G's girlfriend, the one he wrote Martin and Gina about, the one he's been praising, loving, his black queen,
Melanated queen.
did him so dirty by fucking the gay best friend. Not even the best friend. He was the gay best friend, according to sources, because we don't know.
Yeah.
That was fucked up. That was
Yeah,
fucked
that's
up.
tough. Imagine, I can't imagine hearing no shit like that. That was like, I feel like I'm in a movie.
That's heartbreaking. Bro, he
Yeah.
just went on the Breakfast Club and
Bragging about
he
her?
was talking about it, like how much he loved her and how much he held her down, and how much he held her down to that period of time.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So how he found out?
I think her best friend, like the female, exposed it because of like a beef that they had going on,
Oh, that's fucked up.
and it'd be like the best friend knows everything. So like, never trust your girl's best friend. She's setting you up. And never trust your nigga's best friend, or any of his mans, to be really honest. They are setting you up for failure. Those are not like, I feel like people get into a relationship, and we just said this the other day, and they like morph into one. So they think like, my friends are your friends, and your friends are my friends. And at the end of the day, you only know each other because of this relationship, and they only really fuck with you because of this relationship. So outside of that,
Yeah. Well, even if you already knew them, I feel like you should fall back. Like,
yeah,
that's how I am at least.
I don't know, it's weird. Cause like, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
No, I mean, like,
Like if you let's just say you start dating one of my homegirls,
uh,
and I like knew her for a long time. You think we should stop being as cool because you're dating her?
personally, no. Personally, no. But I feel like it should be like, not like it's like complete separation, but like, which something you have, like, you know, respect level
Yeah.
for both parties, yeah. Cause like, alright, let's say, like with Maddie, right? Like
Yeah.
I knew Tyler like
Shout out
way
to her.
before. Yeah, shout out to Tyler. I
Shout
knew
out to
Tyler
the
way
baby.
before
Congratulations.
they got yeah. Like, I knew Tyler from before, like we was cool,
Yeah.
But you know, like Tyler cool, like if she ever needed to talk or vice versa. But I would never like, you know, be on her face. That's my man's, you know, it's his wife.
Nah, I get I feel like how cool were you before?
We were cool, like we could probably hang around each other, like wasn't the bestest friends. But
No, I'm saying like you homies, like this is one of your close friends.
Nah, I mean
Like
yeah. Yeah.
he's dating one of my closer female friends.
Yeah.
What? Yo, son, bro. Yeah, I could get me in trouble. Anyway, and we gotta.
Yeah, we gotta put this out.
No, we gotta cut. We're not gonna cut it out. No, because I'm trying to.
Another part we're gonna cut out. We're gonna talk about it later.
I was trying to say that that like we have a good rapport. We all hang around each other. You think that like in that aspect, if you were like cool, really cool before, it's like an instant like I gotta fall back.
It should be respect.
As long as
If
respect
your-
is
if your
there.
respect is thinking falling back, that's what my respect would be. I don't mean falling back as far as like, you know, seeing how you going like sup. Like you could still like on your like, oh hey sis, like how y'all doing? Feel me? Like, you trying to hang out with her, like make plans with her and shit. I feel like
I feel like that's OD. Like
Yeah.
one-on-one maybe.
yeah,
That's OD.
yeah, yeah, one-on-one is OD.
Yeah, OD. That's what I'm saying. One-on-one is OD. But like, as a group,
Yeah, I would never, but some people still do that. Like I would witness shit like that. It's like that's a little weird, but if y'all like it, somebody loves it.
yo, nah. This nigga said we're gonna cut it out. Nah, that's not happening. But I do think that females cheat more than men. And I just think that they're good at it. You think so? You don't think so?
No.
Okay, why though?
It's happy 5 months today.
I understand that. You don't think that your situation is completely different. But I can't really speak on the details, but your situation is different. But after, when the other people were still trying to reach out to her, right? You handled it differently than most people would.
Yeah.
But that was still happening. There were still men still approaching. I think that females cheat more because if, let's just say, 5 niggas a week try to hit on her, right? Let's do a little.
5 a week. That's
5 a week.
52 weeks in a year.
So
So
5 times 52, that's 260 people, right? You said, and let's say an average relationship is about 3 to 5 years.
360. You said 360?
3 to 5 years.
Oh.
So that's 780 dudes at minimum. That's just good if your girl is standard level attractive. 780 dudes. You think she dubbed all 780 dudes?
I know she'll dub like 300 of them and 400 I'll cut their heads off.
I like that.
But that's a good point. It's like she handled it with respect, but it's not that like men weren't trying.
I mean,
And that's where I feel like the opportunity becomes more. It's more. It's plenty more. Like there's just more thing. We have to go and work for the females that we want to entangle with. Women, like we said in the previous podcast, could just go down the street like, yo, you want to fuck? And 9 times out of 10, the nigga gonna do it.
Yeah.
And that's where the problem is, because anything you do, there's someone any negative thing, there's either a group of women ready for her, there's a group chat she's hitting to go and talk terrible things about you.
That's why you got.
Or there's a man that she's going to talk to.
That's why you gotta get you a girl who's sheltered in her house and read Goosebumps.
That's the worst women.
No, it's not.
They're getting the most DMs. If you active, you're not looking at your phone.
Nah.
If you outside, you're not looking at your phone. That's a fact.
Now you gotta get you a chick who against phones and shit.
Yeah, like she don't have nothing. No
Yeah,
internet.
She read
No social media.
She read Goosebumps and she watch scary movies. That's the type of chick you want to
Like she just got Netflix account. That's
right.
it. That's the only.
She might be on
license.
Reddit though. But that's it.
No, Reddit is crazy.
Depending on what you want it for.
Nah, you can find some shit on Reddit.
Yeah, you can.
You say yeah, you can.
know, some
No,
people-
you be on Reddit.
Yeah, I'm a Redditor. That's what they call
Now you
it.
gotta teach me how to use Reddit. I'm deadass. Like I don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
Because I think Reddit is good for promotional reasons.
It
We
is.
talked about it before.
Yeah, Reddit is good.
They're gonna make a subreddit about you.
One day, right? I'm waiting on that day.
Yeah.
I was gonna make it, but I'm like, nah, I want it to be done naturally.
Should we talk about the thing we were talking about outside? I feel like we should vote to see if people want to see you on a blind date.
Oh, to see me on a blind date.
Yeah.
We could talk about it. Yeah.
So we're gonna put out a poll. We're gonna cut this part out. We're gonna put out a poll, and I want to know how many more people would like to see Pooch on a blind date, because I think that he has the funniest dates in the world.
Everybody gonna want to say yeah. So, nah, don't not vote no. Matter of fact, for me, prove me wrong for the first time. I like.
'Cause I just feel like you don't say anything,
I say a lot.
anything open, like anything open. What do you do for a living? How pretty are your toes? Like I feel like you just change the subject every time. Like, where are you from?
Nah, that's.
Where you get that hat at? Like you just completely changed the subject and learned nothing about Pooch. But I just learned the craziest thing outside of the like for how long I've known you. For me to just know for the first time that was the thing that you did is crazy. The scholarship shit.
The what?
What you got a scholarship for?
Oh yeah. I could have got a scholarship for playing Batman. Shit didn't work out though.
Is that not the bro? Is that not the craziest thing to hear? Like you would never think that you would play badminton.
I could have broke some like racial barriers with
For
that.
sure. Like you could have been like the Jackie Robinson of badminton.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be the person, not Jackie Robinson, but the person before Jackie Robinson that almost had the deal.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell my story. I'm gonna write a book.
How I almost broke racial barriers in badminton.
Right.
Do you think that's gonna be a #1 seller?
Yeah. I think it was #1 for like a few months. Probably like the third month. Or the third month, somebody have something out.
Yeah, this thing is crazy, bro. There's not. How many badminton fans do you think are out there?
I mean, if for it to be a sport, it gotta be some. I don't know.
Where did you play at?
School.
There was a team?
Alright, so with the offer, right? Yeah, it was a team actually. Alright.
What race were your teammates?
I heard of some. I had this only Asian kid who was nice. Yeah, it was a lot of Asians. For me, it's some, white people.
Somewhat.
It was like a black girl, but I don't think she was black. I think she was like something else. But she wore a lot of stuff, so I didn't know what she was. But it was a little diverse. It was fun.
You said a little diverse. We're approaching the age. We were talking about our age earlier. We're approaching the age. We're gonna start going to clubs. Have you ever been to a club?
Yeah.
So, do you think that the club life is dead post-COVID?
You said post-COVID?
Yeah. Just on what you've seen and been able to tap
Yeah,
into.
the club. Alright, so I'm gonna like tap in a little with my experience.
Go ahead.
I feel like the club is a scam, and feel me? If you go into the club just to look cool for social media, don't, cause that shit is expensive. I'm cheap. I don't care how much money I got. So
Talk heavy.
feel me?
Preaching.
Alright, so first of all, bottles, liquor, be like 500, like 300 the least. And it'd be like, it'd be a nice bottle. It ain't no cheap shit, but still, like, I mean, I like to drink, but like, not all the time. Some people do that shit every day.
Yeah.
So like, if you doing it, if you doing it occasionally, it's cool. That's cool. Party. I don't like partying either. So like,
I'm
when
not
I
a
loud
party
music
person.
every day,
Yeah.
can't do that. Drunk people, I get annoyed by drunk people, even like, especially when I'm drunk too. So like, I don't know. You gotta be into that shit. If you a party animal, yeah, go to the club. So throw your money and shit. Other than that,
I think the strip club and the club is different. I go to a strip club. I
nah.
don't really want to go to
I'll probably go to a club before a strip club.
Why?
Because I don't want ass in my face all day that I'm not hitting.
But I see your face has never been a problem. Shit, man.
If I want. It's not, but
Yo, this thing is about to go. You're about to go crazy. Yo, if they catch, bro, I can't wait till we release the audio because the audio is gonna sound way more crisp when you hear him about to go crazy. No, so speaking of that, you spend the thing after club sex. I'm talking to the niggas who eat pussy and ass after the club. You niggas is dirty. I'm gonna keep it that with you.
yeah, that's unsanitary.
What is the after club sex thing? You go straight to sex or y'all taking showers before?
No, nobody's gonna take a shower. I'm not gonna say nobody, but that's not on your mind.
So you going straight to it?
Yeah.
So you one of those niggas
And that's eating ass and all that. Nah.
after the club?
No, I'm not eating ass and nothing after. Unless you my girl, but other than that, nah. If you like some random chick one night, nah.
Niggas be doing that though. The after, I feel like the club scene has died down.
I think so. I thought that's all I see on social media.
You think? I don't know. Maybe we have two different blogs.
But not even gonna lie, I've seen like lounges. Lounges is very more popular now.
Yeah, it's like spaced out. I only see the big clubs like Club Lit. I'm talking about like little, like regular club shit, not
Regular club
celebrity
shit is whack. That's how I think. I would say.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's
Yeah.
why it's been dying down. Like I'm talking about regular club shit, like and this that's over there by us.
I don't know what that is.
It's a club.
Amdis?
Yeah, I'm Dawson. I don't know how to say it.
Nah, I don't know what that is. So shit dying down.
Let's walk around that one. I just wanted to announce that was a gay club now, or a gay strip club. My bad. You ever
Shout out to the gays, LGBTQ. Feel me? You're making it more kind of
Yeah, so you seen the one this one over there, this is a strip club over there on it's all new strip club. You know what I'm talking about? Under the bridge?
Uh, yeah, I can't think.
Where was the club you was at? You went in Queens or was it?
Nah, it was like it'd be in like the city and shit. I don't be remembering names, but like if I walk past, I'd be like, oh yeah, this shit. Cause I be going drunk, so for me, I ain't thinking much when I go.
I feel like the ambition of like wanting to go to the club. Cause like my man's like, oh, we're about to turn 21, we're going to Las Vegas, we're going to the clubs. First of all, I'm not going to
Stay out of Vegas.
like Shooter said, I'm not going to the club unless I get my nut in.
Right. Yeah, the club is a mixy scene. So
Yeah.
I'm done with the mix at a young age, which is good. So I'm against club.
Nigga, it's anti-club life.
Yeah, you gotta keep your girl out the club. I'm gonna say that.
Bro, and the problem is, like, you go there to meet a girl, right? And I just found out their secrets. Ladies, I'm exposing the secrets. Somebody told me the tea. You ever heard of this store called Sheen?
Yeah, Sheen. I be seeing her.
Do you know how much outfits are on Sheen?
Plenty, right?
No, like, it's like $10.
Oh, you
$15.
said how much the
Yeah,
outfits are? Yeah, they be
You'll get, people be dressing up in like $3,000 outfits to go get a girl in a $10 Sheen outfit.
Yeah, that's crazy. Those dudes, I feel like the dudes do that is insecure. That's crazy. Though. I be thinking about that. Like, bro, you did all that and she only spent 10, which is not a bad thing. Spending less is always good.
It's good, but I'm just saying the amount that you spent on Amiris, Balenciagas.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I know how to actually put things together.
He's shitting on y'all niggas. That's what he said.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I could wear like an expensive shirt, some cheap pants, and you would think the pants cost as much as the shirt.
What's an expensive shirt? Like I don't know anything about these drip like.
The shirt I got on was actually expensive, number 9. Some Japanese brand.
What's like what like? I know V-Lone is.
Yeah, V-Loans, like, the resale be like 300, but you could get it at first for 150. You got Stone Island. I'm talking about stuff that's cool, expensive in general.
Expensive.
Like Louis V, Dior, the high fashion.
Yeah.
Good, I mean, yeah.
So what's an expensive what would be the price like for a T-shirt, like a Dior T-shirt?
I don't really pay attention to them, but I would probably like ranging between like 300, 600.
Oh, my bad. No, you're good. So $300 for one T-shirt?
Yeah, don't get me. They do be having stuff like if you catch something on super sale, you might catch something for like 100.
$100 on one T-shirt is crazy. That's crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
These bitches be wearing $10 Shein shirts. $8. Bro, the sale was a super sale. It said
Yeah.
buy one and get 3 free dresses, sundresses.
Yeah.
What the fuck kind of shit is that? The shit was $15. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? Man, let's go back to buy the pack of white tees and call it a day.
I like when men spend less, but I'm against men that like live on fashion over. Like that's a whole other.
This fashion over lit, or it's out.
Got some nice stuff, but I never shopped on there. I don't think I would. There's nothing wrong with it though.
Yeah, he's talking to you fashion over niggas. That's bad drip.
Yeah, so like if you want to tone it down a little bit, don't live on there.
So what would you say if you could give some tips? What would be like
I mean, shop wherever you want, but I would say just a
a
tip.
nigga could go to JCPenney and retail it?
If you find the right stuff, of course. I'm gonna just say like learn how to dress with like $100 budget. I feel like
$100 per outfit?
yeah, I mean not exactly 100, but like cause you might
around
already
it,
yeah. Cause like feel me, that's how I used to like really learn how to figure myself out. Like I learned how to really shop and like I could wear this with that. That's of course $60. I got $40 left. Feel me? I could go on a date now with the $40.
Yeah.
Like you gotta learn how to monetize your money.
Where are you going on a date for $40 in 2021? There's no way. The
Movie
tickets are
theater.
like $18 a piece. That's
Alright.
$36 right there.
Alright, so look, you buy the movies and let her pay for popcorn or some shit. Feel me?
By the time
Or let her
it's
get
right
the
here.
Uber back or some shit like that.
I was about to say, you gotta get there too.
I 2021 $40 going on a natural day, like go painting in a park or something.
Yeah, you gotta go on a picnic.
Yeah, picnic. See, fellas don't do stuff like that.
They don't do nothing like that
They
no more.
don't.
The niggas is not gentlemen. The chivalry has died.
Yeah, stop asking for links on the extra crib on the first day.
Yeah, cause your crib be stinging too. Like, it's not like there's something lit to do at the
Yeah,
crib.
you might be a serial killer. She
Yeah, facts. Like, who wanna link you at the crib? All room.
She don't want to go there.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like room be stinging. And if you only clean your room, and I'm not the best at this, but or if you come to my dorm room, super clean. But if you only clean your room, first of all, don't do that. We've seen your room. We've seen your room. Don't do that. If you only clean your room when bitches come around, you got a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nasty.
That's bad for the body. Don't give bitches that. That's bad for the body. You ever went to a girl's phone?
No. I mean, not looking for, not on no like relationship shit. I went to like one of my female friends' phone and then I was just looking at shit. But I don't know, investigating and shit. So, nah.
I went through one of my ex's phone. Never do that. If I give anybody advice, never do that. That's not it. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
well,
My feelings were hurt.